welcome back to Techyy Anish, and today we have one of the most powerful and talked about laptops of 2022, and that is the MacBook Air M2. Super excited to do this, so let's unbox it.
So we have this box here with the beautiful thin MacBook shown on the top. Let's open it up. Opening this, we get our midnight MacBook wrapped up in this semi-transparent plastic. You take it out by pulling up this lid that is provided here. So after the MacBook, you get this really nice braided MagSafe charging cable. It means the quality is amazing and it won't tangle like other wires do. You also get some paperwork which also has this big midnight color Apple stickers with them. Not really sure who uses these stickers, but more importantly, you still get a power adapter with the Mac, unlike the iPhone. Let's actually look at it. I will just remove the plastic. So it has a USB Type-C port, and if we look closely, it is a 30-watt charging brick. You get high-watt brick with more expensive versions, but this is the base version. But finally, I can fast charge my iPhone 13 Pro because as of now, I charge it with my old 5-watt charger as I haven't bought any new charger. So it's time now guys, let's unwrap and unveil the slim monster. Let's do it. And here it is in all its midnight glory. The finish looks so premium. It's all anodized aluminum on the back, front, sides, everywhere. With this premium finish, it also comes with a magnet called Fingerprint magnet because it just attracts your fingerprint a lot. I unwrapped it in front of the camera and look, it has only been a minute, but you can already see the amount of fingerprints that this midnight color attracts. The midnight color is very dark navy blue kind of color, which is a matte finish with a reflective Apple logo, just like the Pro iPhones have. This is a 8GB RAM and 256GB single channel SSD storage for this base version. Only Apple can successfully sell a 256GB version at $1,200. On the sides, the MagSafe port makes a return after a long time, with which you can charge your laptop at 30 watts with a provided cable, which I will show you in a bit. Along with it, you get two USB Type-C Thunderbolt 3 ports, and check out the rest of the sides. They are very much flat, bringing the new design language from the iPhones to the MacBooks. So the curvy sides are gone on all the sides. On the other side, there is a 3.5mm headphone jack. That's about it for the ports guys. There are no USB-A ports or Ethernet port or anything like that. This MacBook is powered by the M2 chip, a successor to the already very powerful M1, so expect superior performance on this one too. And the base variant, well, this is the thing that most of the people are going to buy, despite it being only 256GB, only 8GB RAM and a single channel SSD, so low read-write speeds as well. On the back, apart from the fingerprints, there are 4 points of contacts to avoid scratching or scuffing your back, because this color in particular can scuff a lot as per the reports of many users. Also inside this bag, there is no fan to cool off your laptop because this is the MacBook Air, and if you want the fan, you will have to get the MacBook Pro, which has the older design of the MacBook Air M1 but with a newer M2 chip inside of it. Now it's time to open this lid and look at the inside of this laptop. So here we go. You get another layer of protection for your screen. Okay, so as soon as you open the lid, it automatically starts to boot and go in the setup mode. I will be making an entire separate video on how to set up your Mac in detail, so definitely subscribe if you haven't already. It's time we talk about the display. So as you can see, the bezels have been reduced from the previous MacBook, and also you get this much hyped and much familiar notch on the top of the display, again bringing in the design language from the iPhone. The reduced bezels bring in slightly larger 13.6-inch display, and it scales at 2560 by 1664 at 225 pixels per inch, and it is also a HDR10 display. With 500 nits of brightness, it comes with IPS LCD technology at 60Hz, so nothing crazy there. The screen looks great for sure with great viewing angles. The hinge here is also pretty sturdy as well. You won't have any issue setting it to different angles according to your different comfort levels. And below that, there is a keyboard and trackpad. The keyboard is backlit, of course, and you can also change the brightness of that, but I just leave it to auto brightness. This is a scissor mechanism keyboard. The travel and tactile feedback is kind of decent. There is no number pad in this keyboard, so you will have to rely on the number pad alone. And below that, there is a force touch trackpad which is very big and can be reached easily by left or right-handed users. It also has a taptic engine inside it which can provide clicky feedback when you force touch it. And lastly guys, the speakers are hidden right alongside the hinges, two on each side. So let's test how this sound.
speakers are really nice, real stereo quality. They can fill the entire room easily.
Let me now show you the charging cable. So again, the braided cable is always a great thing to have, and the quality here is awesome, and it matches the midnight color of the laptop. It just magnetically snaps in, and the magnets are real strong ones. You can tilt 90 degrees like this in order to remove it. It's got a 52.6 watt hour battery, which is more than the M1 Air, and initial impressions, it is really nice. It's a long lasting laptop for sure, and it took an hour to go from 20 to around 75% with this base 30 watt charger. So not super quick but decent. And lastly guys, I also want to show you a couple of things like this fingerprint reader, which is really fast to unlock your MacBook. It's probably the second gen Touch ID that we get with the iPhone SE today. The other thing is this laptop is really light, and you can easily open this laptop with one hand like this, but this also makes your front camera very dirty, as your finger will likely touch the camera every single time that you open the laptop. Oh, the camera by the way has been upgraded to a 1080p webcam finally. So make sure you keep cleaning the laptop because there will be fingerprints everywhere.
So guys, that's all for the unboxing and hands-on of the MacBook Air M2. So far I am liking the Mac experience for the very first time. Yes, there are some annoyances that a Windows user face while switching to Mac, but as you use it, you get used to the new UI and new features. This is the first video that is being edited on a laptop by me. Before this, any video that you have seen is all done on an iPhone and an Android phone combined. So we are switching to laptop for editing videos, so let's see how that goes. You can get this base MacBook Air M2 for 1,19,900 here in India, which is super expensive if you compare it to the M1 Air. But this one has the new design, new display, MagSafe and a more powerful M2. So you know it all adds up to the price. So that's all for the video guys. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. If you already own the MacBook Air M2, let me know your views down in the comment section below. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.